Hey guys, this is Doom Trainee, aka Doom, from Saw on Kingdom 553. I'm hosting my backup here is Juvenet, my Allegiance leader.
Hi guys.
We are going to try to teach how to make an alt. We have a building event right now, so we are trying to teach people how to best or try to teach the best we can of how to make an alt. So as you can see on my screen, I have the four clone apps that I talked about on Discord. This is the dual space, the parallel space, the dual space light, and the parallel space light. So let's get into the game to my main account, and I'll make it like even if it's an Android or iPhone, the way that you can. Oh, let me put the sound down. The best way that we can put on the to make an alt from scratch from your main account, even if you don't have the clone apps. So the game is gonna start. We have a building event right now. So this video is to show how to make an alt on the building event, which is not the best or most worthy event to make alts because it takes much more time than the other events. It doesn't pay off that much, but it's better than nothing, my friends. So I just reached out my main account, as you can see, and first of all, you get to, you get to know that I still have 3 hours of bubble, so I'm sure I'm secure about making the alt. There is no risk of to take. And you go to your account, you can see that my main account is bound on Facebook, so I'm free to go to make the alt. This is one golden rule, and the second one is to require the invite friend code. You request the friend code, you go to use friend code, and you just put it on there and join, and this is the way you start an alt. The only way you have to always start an alt by requesting your friend code is because it allows the alt to be made on our kingdom, our actual kingdom 553. Otherwise, you will make a brand new alt in a new kingdom and you won't be able to benefit from it, because that's the purpose of alts, to benefit from them towards our main account. As you'll see, it will start with a little message showing that we will be in Kingdom 553, so it's a go. There you go, as you can see. And the first building always is the tavern. Why the tavern? First of all, the first reward is prestige, and you need a lot of prestige, even more in the building event making alts, because it gives prestige points, which will grant you a lot of speed ups. And the second one, sometimes in the fast alts, which I will make in the future, it gives some speed ups. The second, the cumulative one, it gives 36 5-minute speed ups. It's a lot of help. You can go to level 5 without touching Lannister down here on the left to request more speed ups. So after that, you do keep level 1 to 2. You go to storehouse. You go to training yard. You can put it already at level 2. And you go make your first war camp. Everything at level 2. Then the sawmill and the farm. Okay, so now you go to the port. These little buildings, they are not really required for the building event, making the alts, but they will help you further on collecting from Lannister to get even more speed ups. So you make the watchtower, you make the wall, you make stables until level 2, because on building event you gotta do everything, otherwise we will miss it out. You'll make the barracks, and you go again for the keep. Until level 4 it's barely almost everything free, the speed up, because it's below 10 minutes, so it's a go ahead. You make again the storehouse, the training yard. As you can see, I'm making circles to make it easier. From left to right, I'm making it like this. You upgrade again the war camp, the sawmill, the farm. You can go again to the watchtower. And the problem is that this building event does not have construction speed bonuses. so it won't help you with lower times to make the buildings. So you should first upgrade all your troop buildings, the ranged, the cavalry, the stables, and the barracks until level 3. And this is why. You're gonna start by making one troop of level 1 for each of them. Like this. After that, you're gonna make the wall. The wall has 30 seconds of plus. So for Android guys who have an Android, you go into settings and you go to the bottom where it says private settings. You select the 4 of them, which each of them gives 50 coins, so in total is 200 coins, and that is gonna be a great help further on in the video. I will explain you why. After that, you join an allegiance for an extra 200 coins bonuses. As you can see, it's already giving up. By the way, always get out of the allegiance after you receive the reward. That way you won't suffer any kind of risks of anybody following your alt scores. After that, you put on the keep. After the keep, you go outside your main building keep to the map, and you attack a level 1 creature. Here is it. And this is why. These little tasks that I'm trying to do will help here on Lannister. You have to click on the Lannister on the bottom left of the screen, tap a couple of times to it so it can pass on the tutorial, and you collect the most of it. Until level 4 you will be able to collect all of it if you do the alt as I am doing it. This will grant you a lot of prestige, and with the prestige increasing it will give you more speed ups. That's the purpose. Because in the building event you need to be very precise on your speed ups. I tried to make the video the first time, I messed up with the speed ups, so I had to come over here and make it again. So as you can see, the house level as it increases, it gives 5 minutes speed ups. There you go again. It's really helpful. There you go again. So now you try to speed up the keep. And from now on keep level 4, you have a second builder. So you use the first one builder, you use it on the storehouse, and the second one you use it on the training yard. As you can see, it asked me if I wanted to use it. Of course I want it. And there you go. You speed it up the training yard. And you're gonna make your first medical tent. Medic tent. Sorry for my English, guys, I'm trying to do my best, so you can use 5 minutes here, because otherwise you'll be running out of 1 minute speedups and you will miss them a lot, as you can see in the future. After that, war camp, as you can see, is always about the same, going from left to right. You can do it from right to left, it's up to you, but this is the way that I recorded and memorized how to do it. You go to the dragon pit, you try to also put it until level 4. Very careful about your speed up, guys. The speed ups, if you don't because automatically they will take some of your 5 minute speed ups when it's only 1 minute left, like for instance in the watchtower that we are making now. And if you run out of 1 minute speed ups, you're gonna be wasting a lot of 5 minutes and you will miss them in the end of the alt. So after the watch house, you go to the trap maker. It's the first time you can make it. You take it to level 4 because you need it to make the wall so you can make the keep. On the trap maker, make one level trap, just one. It's another of the Lannister rewards. You make the wall, you speed it up. As you can see, it was really tight to make this 1 minute speed ups. Now I only have 3 minutes. And you take on the troop buildings and you speed them all to level 4. Now you're gonna make the same as before. One troop of level 2 for the barracks, for the range, and for the cavalry. And the trap maker, now you're gonna make 10 of the level 2. Another Lannister reward. There you go. Now you go to the Maester's Tower, you take it to level 4, and normally on the research event, you only need to come here, make the level keep 5, and it's done. Because on level keep 5, you'll gain a teleport. So you being able to take your alt wherever you want it. Okay, so you upgraded the keep. You collect the troops that you have been making. You go to the map and you start to attack a level 2 creature. There you go. Not very far. And you come back to the game and let's do the same. You just ended it till the keep, so you go to Lannister. Lannister is the one that is gonna help us. He's drinking wine, but he's a cool guy. He already helped me a lot.
He's always drinking wine.
Well, he's a drunk man. There's a lot of them, so let's not judge him. So you can see we have a lot of rewards to collect. It will increase the prestige and the speed ups. Each time you collect on the bottom of Lannister, it's even more speed ups. As you can see, the level 1 creature just did it. It will ask me the level 3 exactly, which we will do in due time. So now let's upgrade the keep again. Very careful with the speed ups. If it's close to 4 minutes missing, don't use the 1 minute, use the 4. And as you can see, by the time that we ended until level keep 5, it's almost the time to collect from the storehouse. So let's do it again exactly the same. Leave the building on the storehouse and focus on the training yard, the second building. It's done. So now guys, on level keep 5, you only speed up the war camp and the sawmill. See, he's trying to mess with me. The speed ups. Guys, don't allow that. Now you go to the barracks, you speed them up, and then you can already speed the ranged. So now go to the workshop. The workshop will allow the wall to be done. You take it to level 5, and you're gonna make as the same as the other troops. You're gonna make a 1 level 2 and a 1 level 1. Are you following it, Chivanet?
Yes, I am.
Good boy.
You are doing good.
Thank you, mate. So you just made the level 1 level 2 workshop battering ram. I think the name is battering ram. So you now go to the wall, speed it up, and now you go to the smithy till level 5, and after that you can go to, don't forget to make the other one catapult, and after that you end speeding up your smithy to level 5, and you upgrade your keep to level 6. Oh. Okay, it's done. Now, as we done before, we go down to the map again and kill a level 3 creature. Where are those little bastards? Oh no, it's a caravan. Soldier Pine caravan. It's done. Let's go to Lannister again. Collect everything that you can. Sometimes they glitch a little, and that's why I'm making all these little tasks of making the troops, killing the creatures, because sometimes if you don't do them, they will uncover the other buildings that you already done, and you cannot collect the reward. See, already let me one, And as I'm going here, there you go, the prestige level ups, the catapult, the battering ram, all counts. So now after level keep 6, and as we don't have the construction speed bonus on this particular event, we cannot go to level keep 7, because sometimes when we have bonus on the construction speed, we can end up the level 7, but it's not worthy because they will not give you the rewards, and you spend them on making the keep itself. So for now we're just gonna make the storehouse until level 6, which will allow you the wall. There you go. And you just leave the wall like this. Now we are gonna make the sawmill until level 6. The reason is to go to the range. Let's go range. And now you can build up the rookery until level 6. So the rookery is done. So you go back to the training yard and you do the training yard. Oh damn, I think I just messed up. It was supposed to be the watchtower first, but I think it will be done anyway. Let me check. Yeah, you do the watchtower and you do the dragon pit. And with these buildings done, I'm supposed to guess that the points exactly. It's completely done. You already reached the last level of the rewards for the building event. So you go back to Lannister, you collect them. Not that you really need to, but it's a bit of a help in terms of little resources. Sometimes you have to go to the daily quests to just collect the first one to give you the 5 gold that you might sometimes need to buy an extra pack, which in this case is not the case at all. So the alt is basically done. So what we need now, and surely we should not forget, is that all this hard work we had is to open all the boxes. Open all the boxes that we been able to collect so far, and open them all. Now we are going to exchange the gold. That's why we may also make the alts. Because with the alts, even if they are level 5, level 6, level 1, they don't matter. You can exchange the gold for the resource that you want. Even, and most important, the stone and the iron. The stone and the iron, because they will be the resources that you will need the most in the future. You can get always the wood and the food from the alts. As you can see, we already have 3 millions of food and almost 3 millions of wood, not forgetting of course the 300 that is saved inside the keep that you cannot collect. So it's 2.5 of wood and 2.6 of 2.7 of food and 2.6 of wood. That's right. So what I need the most is stone and iron. So this time I'm gonna choose the iron. As you can see, I only have left now 100 of gold. If I was an android, I would only be able to get 3,400 of gold. So by that, I would have to exchange for 2 boxes of 40,000 of iron and 2 other of 4,000. So the difference, this little difference of 200 coins between Android and iPhone, as you can see, it's almost 20,000 of iron per alt. So it's a big thing. I open the boxes that I just exchanged from the gold, and I go out to the map. Sometimes I notice a lot of our players make some alts during the events, believe it bubbled. So, meaning that you cannot make an immediate use of them to use it on the event, which it sucks. So, guys, here is the trick. Your alt is always bubbled for 5 days when you make it. when you start the game. So what you have to do is find a keep that it's unbubbled, and you scout it. As you scout it, it will ask you to remove the bubble. So go ahead, do that. So you don't wait for it to go anywhere. You can even send it to the other way of the map. You're gonna use it recall. You're gonna choose the march, and you're gonna choose recall. So you don't have to wait all that time. So now you're gonna pick up the coordinates of your main account, which you should memorize it or write it down on a paper, and you send it there. As you can see, I already have three alts around it, all unbubbled. So I just put it there. And here's the other thing. Normally, when I make a lot of alts around my keep and I prep them all to be unbubbled to collect, there's another thing that I do. I farm them all, I siege them all to go away after I farm them, but I leave one there. The reason why, the thing that I just told you, to the way to lose the bubble, it will be easier and less drawing attention, let's just say like this, if you leave one alt already made and farmed next to you. That way you can port it right away next to your keep, scout that little alt, and you can start again. So guys, it's basically it. So it's done, you can already leave the alt, the boxes are open, the gold is exchanged, so you don't need to go to your main keep again to make another alt. So for instance, I had 3 hours of bubble, so you just make the same thing. Invite friend code, even from your own alt. You don't need to go to your main account. See? I just did it. Just use the friend code and it's done. So I'm doing another alt again, guys. So I hope it was a help. I hope you enjoy it. And I'll try to write it down on Discord step by step, because some people asked me to make the video, other ones prefer on text. So glad I could help. See you next time, guys. Bye. Jivnet, be polite.
Bye, people. Make
See,
use it of the outs.
I'm sick of him. He talks so much. Jesus, I'm sick of hearing him.
You
But
you are the alt king.
so guys, thank you. So guys, see you next time.